And I'm back. The only downside with Screencast-O-Matic, I'm going to do little 15-minute clips, so we'll figure it out. So just moving forward, I'll just pull up our slideshow for the last element of meaningful learning. Current slide. Oh, and of course it's hidden. So we had active, constructive, cooperative, authentic, and intentional. So works to fulfill a cognitive goal, thinking more strategically and learning more effectively, and develop the skill of planning. So I guess being in the classroom, I can probably show you something that I do or I'm doing with the kids at the moment. So come on a tour. So with regards to meaningful learning, for us at the moment in our classroom, we are doing a topic of Africa. So Year 4, the HAS curriculum has quite a heavy focus on Africa and the relationship between Africa and Australia. So we are addressing the curriculum needs through a HAS focus. So we've decided to choose Egypt. Bit of a label going over there. Egypt is our main focus. And for me, as the teacher, we are currently doing a cross-curricular program that is I suppose, drowning students in everything that's HAS. So this afternoon we're going to be looking at continuing on a project, a STEM project. If you're unaware of what STEM is, it's an acronym for science, technology, engineering and mathematics. We might hear STEAM, which is just adding arts in there as well. So we often do STEM and STEAM activities in the classroom. They're really hands-on and it epitomises meaningful learning. So currently within our STEAM project, we are doing boat making. We are getting them to design a boat that's going to be able to float on a scaled version of the Nile River. So we're going over here, try not to trip over anyone's chairs. So we've got the Nile, or the River Nile over here. I've got a bit of a word wall going on so the students can have a little bit of a look and see some words that are associated with the River Nile. We are then going to get them to, we'll dig the trench and we'll make the River Nile and flood it with water, and they are going to have to create a boat that's going to be able to float from one end to the other. The classroom that I have is a gifted classroom, so I've got a cohort of students who work in interesting ways and are quite high level. So they're also starting to add in or think about the wind and adding in rudders and so forth with their boat building. So they're taking it to the next level. We haven't started constructing yet, but that's going to be this afternoon's job. We're also then going to be using the dash and dot robots, and they need to have another boat that's going to go around the robots and also go down a river, and they have to program that. So we're kind of covering all bases. We're trying to use technology, we're trying to use hands-on manipulative stuff to really immerse them in the learning experience. So it's active because we're interacting with the environment and using lots of objects. It's constructive because we've got some reflective components. It's cooperative because they all have to work in teams. And yes, I mean, and I've chosen the teams for them. One thing you'll find with gifted students is that often their social skills are lacking. So it can be very difficult grouping them, which is why I did it. Authentic, it may not necessarily be something that they are going to do right now. They're not going to become a boat builder, or they may not want to be a sailor, but it's got all of the connections. So it has the possibility, if they do want to become that later on, maybe we've ignited the passion for them. Maybe they want to go traveling. So the HAS component there and the connection between Australia and Africa might be something that they're looking for. There's plenty of news articles and things that we can link with as well. So it is authentic and then intentional. So we've got a goal in mind, we're working towards it, and they're having to think very strategically to be able to figure out how on earth they're going to get there. Okay. I'm trying to think what else I can show you. I don't know. We'll keep going and we'll get some more real world examples when I can. Okay, so you might have heard me in my initial video talk about learning with technology, not learning from technology. So what we mean by that is that we're going to support situated practice in authentic context. So I guess you guys have got authenticity being stuck in my classroom. It enables access to and facilitate the processing of knowledge repositories. God, Natasha, really? That's a bit of a mouthful. So by that, we're talking about, I suppose, the facilitating the process of knowledge is the important component. So we'll just be giving you lots of tools and different things to help with to support you through learning with technology. Facilitate collaboration and co-constructive of knowledge within social networks. So we're going to be doing a lot of teamwork ourselves and collaboration to try and become involved in meaningful learning and immerse ourselves in meaningful learning. And support articulation, reflection, negotiation, and representation of meaning. I think reflection is probably the most important one there for me personally, because often in the classroom you'll do something, you'll think, my goodness, what happened? Why did I do that? And then you can think about how you can improve for next time. So reflection, and you'll get that hammered into you during uni. So just be aware that reflection is key. How to Google like a pro. So your next, one of your tasks that you'll see on the LMS is how to Google like a pro. I'll get out of here and we'll go back to the LMS if I can find it. There we go. So technology, how to Google like a pro. So once you've watched a video, if you click on the link there, you'll see that there's a video that will come up and it'll help you to, I suppose, do as it says, Google like a pro. So giving you a few strategies which might help. This links in with our task that I would like you to complete today. Well, over the next few days before our next session. So it says here, you should find 3 resources, 1 article, 1 video, and 1 image. And you're going to post on the class discussion forum a 150-word summary of what you have learnt about the characteristic from these 3 resources and post hyperlinks to these resources. So I'm going to allocate you into groups. So you'll be in group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5. And we are going to use a forum of our Edmodo. So I'm going to get into Edmodo. That's not Edmodo. I thought I had it up. Good on me. Here we go. Edmodo. You have to excuse my attire. I've got sport this afternoon, so any opportunity to wear gym gear and I'll take it. So let's have a look. You'll also see my little thing here is don't keep calm, be dramatic. My background is in drama teaching. So I used this a lot when I was using it as a drama teacher. Okay, so you'll see here that I've put on a bit of a post here. Welcome to your Edmodo discussion board. I'll be posting information here over the next few days, including a group activity. So that's what we're discussing about now. So you'll see to the side here that I've got groups already organised. I haven't invited anyone to the groups yet because I don't have enough of you who have signed up. If I click on the top one here, you won't be able to see all the groups. You'll only be able to see the group that you have been assigned. And scroll down, and I've pretty much just replicated what's on the LMS. So it gives you your instructions, 3 resources. Use this private group chat to share your ideas and research. So talk with your team members about what you found. Post it all up there so everyone can share the resources. Let's have a look. It says here you are required to post on our class discussion forum on the LMS your 150-word summary. The reason for that is because then everyone will be able to access and see it. So the class discussion forum is, that's the wrong one, you don't want to have a look there. Here we go. Class discussion forum is right here at the top of the page. So whenever you go, these are your quick links here. Class discussion forum. Scrolling down, you'll find, here we go, me. Well, that's about my flip code error. Sorry about that. Thank you to, who was it? Jade for picking it up. I will have another little tab there, a new discussion. I'll add a new discussion. And that's where you'll be posting your 150-word individual little resources, if that makes sense. Yeah. So group 1 here, I've got the people's names, oops, put that down, who are in group 1, and then that's going to be for the rest of the groups as well, so you'll be able to know your groups. I'm going to also post that on the LMS, so when I add another discussion, you will see that your names will pop up and you can start linking with your group. I really do encourage you to get onto Edmodo, otherwise I'm not going to be able to invite you to the groups and you won't be able to have a decent discussion with your colleagues. So please jump on Edmodo if you're not on already. We've only got a few of you. We need to get, chop, hurry up. Where else am I? External, nope, where's my slides? Oh dear, they're gone. Okay. Current slides. So how to Google like a pro, that's what we've done. So that's what we need to get done before our next session. Now, we haven't necessarily negotiated when our session times are going to be. I'm just recording this now so that we have started something and we can get on with it. So this is actually for next week, so beginning Monday, which will be the 25th, I think it was. And then we need to decide on a date that maybe we can have everything handed in by. I'm going to suggest maybe Monday to Monday, so then you've got the weekend to get bits and pieces finished. But we will have a discussion about that later on. So think about it. Oh, you're also getting marked on it, so make sure this is where you are held accountable for your learning. So last year they made the mistake of not really doing that. We didn't allocate points for all the activities during the sessions. So this year we have amended that, but it works in your favour because you don't have to worry about having an exam at the end of the unit. So that's a massive win. I'm just going to get out of here because that's our slides done. I'm just going to jump on quickly to Flipgrid here. So this is what Flipgrid looks like. So where social learning happens, you enter your Flipgrid code and that's located there in here. So I went to we're in our unit, went to my quick link of class discussion forum, scroll down, you'll see the introduce yourself. Here we go. And your flip code is EDN113 welcome. And then it's going to ask you also for a password. Probably didn't need to do a password as well, but you know, whatever. So EDN113 welcome is what I'm going to put in here. It is case sensitive, so make sure that you have your caps lock on or whatever it is you need to do to get the capital letters. And then the other one is welcome EDN113. I don't know why I did it differently, I just did. So welcome EDN113. Here we go. So this should be what you see. Welcome, let's connect. Little short thing here. And you've got my mug in front of you. Sorry, I did that at the beach last weekend when I was with the girls. So you're going to get little bits and pieces on the fly as I'm going. So this is me. Unfortunately, no one so far has recorded. So what will happen is if you press tap to record, your little video can come up, or you'll have your camera come up. Give me a quick chat. You don't have to use the whole 2 minutes. I've put 2 minutes on there, but you don't have to use it. Just so we can all see who you are. I know it's embarrassing. I'm sure that you probably feel a little bit embarrassed by it, but it's only our class that's going to see it. And it's just a really nice opportunity for us to put faces to names and be able to figure out where everyone fits in, especially being an external unit. Like I said, I'm so used to being internal that I miss the interaction. I can see here that I've got 10 views, so half of them are probably mine, looking at myself thinking, my goodness, what am I doing? But hopefully, or obviously some of you have also engaged with it, so that's really good. You can also comment on the videos and like them and so forth when you click into them. So check them all out. Please, please, please do it as soon as you can so we know who's who. Going to get out of that one. So the questions are on here as well for you to answer. So what sort of teaching level or mode of study are you doing? Obviously external, but tell me if you're doing primary, secondary, whatever. A bit about yourself, teaching areas you're most interested in, and any other information you'd like to share. Oh, that's the bell. That's recess for me. So I am going to leave you there. if you have any questions between now and our next session, so this was really just an information overload. I'm really sorry if it was just me talking at you with my ugly